Hello and welcome to this video brought to you by Smart Edu Hub Mumbai. In today's video, I shall explain to you squares and square roots and cube roots. So let's begin. Now square numbers. Square numbers are numbers that have been got by multiplying the same number two times. For example, I say that 4 is a square number. And why do I say that? Because if I multiply the number 2 by itself, I get the number 4. So 4 is obtained by multiplying the same number twice. For example, 9. If I multiply two numbers, I get 9. Which are they? They are 3 and 3. So when I multiply 3 by 3, I get 9. Similarly, 25 is obtained by multiplying 5 by itself. 36 is obtained by multiplying 6 by itself. That means the numbers 4, 9, 25 and 36 are said to be the square numbers. Okay, so the number obtained by multiplying one number by itself is said to be a square number. So there are a large number of square numbers. Another important thing is to understand what a square root is. So now coming to the square root. Suppose if I give you an example of square root of 25. So what are you supposed to do with this? How do you find the answer? It's very simple. When I give you to find the square root of 25, what I'm asking you to identify those two numbers which have been multiplied to get this 25. And you know 5 into 5 is 25. So if you want to write the square root of 25, the answer is 5. This tells us that you have to find those two numbers which were multiplied with each other to give you 25, and those two numbers should be the same numbers. For example, if there is a question like square root of 100, so which two numbers have been multiplied to get 100? It is 10 and 10. Therefore, square root of 100 is 10. In the same way, square root of 64. 64 is obtained by multiplying 8 by itself. So, the square root of 64 is 8. Now cube or cube numbers. Cube numbers are those numbers which have been multiplied by themselves thrice to get a new number. For example, if I multiply 2 by 2 by 2, that is, I've multiplied 2 3 times. So I get 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8. So 8 is my cube number. If I multiply 3 by 3, I get 9. 9 into 3 is again 27. So 27 is another cube number. Or for example, if I multiply 10 by 10 by 10, what do I get? I get 1000. And that again is a cube number. Okay. So these numbers are cube numbers, 8, 27, 1000. Now what are cube roots then? So coming to the concept of cube roots. Okay. So when you have been asked to find the cube root, for example, cube root of 8. So first of all, it is written in this way. Okay. Or cube root of 8 can also be written as 8 raised to 1 upon 3 is the same thing. So if at all you have been asked to find the cube root of 8, in a way you have been asked to find which three numbers have been multiplied to give you 8, meaning which number has been multiplied thrice. So you know 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8. So cube root of 8 is nothing but 2. Similarly, if you have been asked to find the cube root of 100, it means you have been asked to find out which number has been multiplied thrice to give you, cube root of 1000. So that means you have been asked to find out which number has been multiplied by itself thrice to give you 1000, and that obviously is 10. So this is how you find the square roots, cube and cube roots. Now let's start by solving a few past paper questions. This question has been taken from May June 2003, paper 2 and question 8. Complete this table of squares in cubes. The numbers are not in sequence, and the first number that they've given you, for example, is 3, 9 and 27. So the number is 3, the square is 9, meaning 3 into 3 will give you 9, and cube means 3 into 3 into 3 will give you 27. This is how the first row is to be interpreted. Now the same rule applies to the following rows. So the number is 121. Which two numbers have been multiplied to get 121? If you do not know this, simply take the square root, because the number is found by finding the square root of the square. So square root of 121 is 11. Now you know how the cube is got by multiplying 11 by itself thrice, and that gives you 1331. Also observe that 27, if you only had 27 and you had to find this 9, how would you find? You would have found out the cube root of 27 to get the number and then squared it. So if I want to find out this number here, I need to find the cube root of 2744. So the cube root of 2744 is 14. So 14 is the number, and the square of 14 is 14 into 14, that is 196. If you want, you can check it. By multiplying 14 thrice, am I getting 2744? So 14 into 14 into 14, that is 2744, right? Now the number here is 343. Okay. The numbers minus 343. So that means which three numbers have been multiplied? Which number has been multiplied thrice to get minus 343? So now plug in the values in the calculator. And enter there cube root of minus 343, and you get the answer as minus 7. That means when you multiply minus 7 thrice, you get the answer as minus 343. So the number is minus 7, and square of minus 7 is 49. So that's all in today's video of finding the squares and square roots and cubes and cube roots. So if you liked watching my video, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.